Welcome to the world of the bold and the beautiful, a show renowned for its gripping drama, emotional intensity, and intricate storylines. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing narratives that has captivated fans: Liam Spencer's mysterious accident, Steffi Forrester's relentless quest for the truth, Luna Nozawa's dark secrets, and the complex family dynamics involving Bill Spencer. This storyline is a masterclass in suspense, moral dilemmas, and character development. So, let's explore every twist and turn in this unforgettable tale. The story begins with an unsettling event that shakes the lives of those involved. Liam Spencer is found unconscious at his father Bill Spencer's mansion under mysterious circumstances. When he regains consciousness, he has no recollection of what happened. The lack of memory leaves him confused and vulnerable, but he quickly dismisses the incident as an unfortunate accident. He believes he simply fell and hit his head while alone in the room. However, Steffi Forrester, his ex-wife and close confidant, isn't convinced by this explanation. Her instincts tell her that something more sinister occurred. Steffi's suspicions aren't baseless. She knows Liam well enough to sense when something doesn't add up. Despite Liam's insistence that she's overthinking the situation, Steffi refuses to let it go. Her determination to uncover the truth is driven not only by her concern for Liam but also by her innate sense of justice. Steffi has always been a fiercely loyal and protective person, especially when it comes to the people she loves. In this case, her instincts are spot on. There is indeed more to Liam's accident than meets the eye. Unbeknownst to Liam, his memory loss is not just a result of a simple fall, it's because someone deliberately pushed him. The audience learns that Luna Nozawa, a young woman with financial troubles and questionable morals, is behind the incident. Luna had been struggling to make ends meet and decided to break into Bill Spencer's mansion to steal money. During her intrusion, she overheard a heated argument between Liam and Bill. The tension between father and son escalated as they clashed over unresolved issues from their tumultuous past. Luna's decision to intervene in their argument was impulsive but calculated. She sided with Bill during the confrontation and pushed Liam in an attempt to protect Bill from further conflict. However, she underestimated the consequences of her actions. Liam fell hard, hit his head, and lost consciousness. Panicked by what she had done, Luna fled the scene without calling for help or taking responsibility for her actions. Luna's fear of being exposed drives much of her behavior throughout this storyline. She knows that if Liam regains his memory and remembers what happened, her life will be ruined. This fear pushes her to take increasingly desperate measures to cover her tracks. Her guilt and paranoia consume her as she realizes that the only way to keep her secret safe is to ensure that Liam never remembers what happened, or worse, never gets a chance to tell anyone. As Liam recovers in the hospital, Luna concocts a chilling plan to silence him permanently. She disguises herself as a nurse and sneaks into his hospital room with a knife in hand. Her goal is clear: eliminate Liam before he can regain his memory and expose her involvement in his accident. This moment is a turning point in the storyline, a high-stakes confrontation that leaves viewers on the edge of their seats. Just as Luna is about to carry out her plan, Steffi bursts into the room and stops her in her tracks. What follows is a tense struggle between Steffi and Luna as they fight for control of the situation. Steffi's bravery and quick thinking save Liam's life once again as she overpowers Luna and ensures that she can no longer pose a threat. The aftermath of this confrontation brings several key themes to light: justice, accountability, and redemption. Luna is arrested for her crimes, but her actions leave lasting scars on everyone involved. Her desperation serves as a cautionary tale about how poor choices can lead to devastating consequences, not just for oneself but also for others. Liam's gratitude toward Steffi for saving his life is heartfelt and genuine. Despite their complicated history as ex-spouses who have faced numerous ups and downs together, this experience strengthens their bond. Liam realizes just how much Steffi cares about him and how far she's willing to go to protect him from harm. However, not everyone reacts to Luna's arrest with relief or satisfaction. Bill Spencer finds himself caught in a moral dilemma as he grapples with his own role in the events leading up to Liam's accident. While Bill didn't directly cause harm to his son, his actions, or lack thereof, contributed to the tension that led to Luna's involvement. Bill feels a sense of responsibility for what happened but struggles with how best to make amends. In an unexpected twist, Bill pleads with Liam to show mercy toward Luna despite everything she has done. He argues that Luna deserves a second chance, a chance to learn from her mistakes and turn her life around. Bill's plea reveals his compassionate side but also highlights his tendency to prioritize forgiveness over accountability. Liam's reaction to Bill's request is one of disappointment and frustration. He feels betrayed by his father's willingness to defend someone who tried to harm him rather than stand firmly by his side. This moment serves as a breaking point in their already strained relationship. For years, Liam has struggled with Bill's manipulative behavior and questionable decisions. Now he decides that enough is enough. In a powerful declaration of independence, Liam announces that he can no longer maintain a relationship with Bill under these circumstances. He severs ties with his father, a decision that reflects both his growth as an individual and his commitment to standing up for what he believes is right. This storyline also explores deeper themes related to family dynamics and personal values. It raises important questions about loyalty. How far should one go to protect family members? When does forgiveness become enabling? And at what point does self-respect take precedence over familial bonds? For Steffi Forrester, this experience reaffirms her role as a protector, a role she has embraced time and time again throughout The Bold and the Beautiful. Her courage in confronting Luna not only saves Liam but also reinforces her position as one of the show's most resilient characters. As we reach the conclusion of this gripping tale, viewers are left with a sense of closure but also anticipation for what lies ahead. The arrest of Luna Nozawa ensures that justice is served, however, it also leaves lingering questions about redemption and forgiveness, questions that may be explored further in future episodes. Meanwhile, Liam embarks on a new chapter in his life, one defined by self-respect, resilience, and clarity about what truly matters most: integrity over blind loyalty, justice over complacency, truth over deception. Next, we will delve into the intricate web of drama and deception that Sheila Carter has woven, a tale that promises to leave viewers on the edge of their seats. As we explore the latest developments in The Bold and the Beautiful, it becomes clear that Sheila's past actions have set the stage for a tragic event that will shake the very foundations of her family. Sheila's history is replete with daring moves, often driven by a desire to protect those she cares about, even if it means putting others in harm's way. This complex character dynamic has captivated audiences, making her one of the most intriguing figures in the soap opera. In the world of Los Angeles, where the lines between love and betrayal are constantly blurred, Sheila Carter stands out as a mastermind of manipulation. Her ability to orchestrate complex schemes and her unwavering determination to achieve her goals have become hallmarks of her character. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that Sheila's latest scheme might lead to a devastating accident, one that could result in the loss of her own granddaughter, Luna. This potential tragedy is not merely a plot twist. It's a reflection of Sheila's unrelenting drive, which often clouds her judgment and leads to unforeseen consequences. Sheila and Luna's alliance is built on a shared objective: to remove Steffi Forrester from the picture. Steffi, as the wife of Finn, poses a significant obstacle for both women, who seek to strengthen their bonds with him. Despite Steffi's resolve to keep them at bay, Sheila's past experiences have shown that she will stop at nothing to get what she wants. However, her methods often lead to unforeseen consequences, as evidenced by her previous attempt to eliminate Steffi, which tragically resulted in the shooting of her own son, Finn. This history of miscalculations raises the stakes for her current plans, suggesting that another mistake could be on the horizon. The tension between these characters is palpable, and their actions are driven by a mix of love, loyalty, and a desire for control. The dynamics between Sheila, Luna, and Steffi are complex and fraught with tension. Luna, having committed serious crimes in the past, including murder and an attempt on Steffi's life, is not an innocent party. Her actions have earned her few sympathies, making her a controversial figure in the narrative. Meanwhile, Steffi's determination to protect her family and her marriage drives her to take drastic measures against both Sheila and Luna. This ongoing conflict sets the stage for a dramatic confrontation that could have irreversible consequences. The moral ambiguity of these characters adds depth to the story, making it difficult for viewers to categorize them as purely good or evil. As the story unfolds, the question of whether Sheila will face justice for her actions remains unanswered. The Bold and the Beautiful fans are left eagerly anticipating each episode, hoping to uncover what the future holds for Sheila Carter. Will she manage to evade the law once again, or will her latest mistake finally catch up with her? The suspense is palpable, and the repercussions of her actions will undoubtedly shape the future of the characters involved. This ongoing saga has captivated audiences, who are drawn into the intricate web of relationships and the unpredictable nature of Sheila's decisions. In analyzing Sheila's character, it becomes clear that her motivations are deeply rooted in a desire to connect with her family, albeit through misguided means. Her relationship with Finn and Luna is central to her storyline, and her willingness to risk everything for them speaks to a profound emotional investment. However, this investment often clouds her judgment, leading to decisions that have far-reaching and devastating effects. Sheila's backstory, filled with moments of both love and betrayal, provides a rich context for understanding her actions. Her past experiences have shaped her into the person she is today, a complex mix of vulnerability and determination. The potential for Sheila to accidentally harm Luna highlights the tragic nature of her situation. If such an event were to occur, it would not only be a personal tragedy for Sheila but also a stark reminder of the consequences of her actions. This scenario would likely evoke a mix of emotions from viewers, ranging from shock and sadness to a sense of justice being served, given Luna's past transgressions. The moral implications of such an event would add another layer of complexity to the narrative, challenging viewers to consider the nature of justice and redemption in the face of tragedy. Ultimately, the fate of Sheila Carter and those around her hangs in the balance. As the drama unfolds, fans will be watching closely to see how these characters navigate the aftermath of their actions. Whether Sheila will find redemption or face the consequences of her mistakes remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the journey ahead will be filled with twists and turns that will keep viewers engaged and invested in the story. The Bold and the Beautiful has always been known for its ability to weave intricate storylines that explore the depths of human emotion, and Sheila's story is no exception. As we continue to follow her journey, we are reminded of the power of soap operas to captivate and inspire, often reflecting the complexities of real life in their fictional narratives. Next, we delve into the intriguing character of Daphne Rose, who has been skillfully manipulating the men around her, particularly Carter Walton and Ridge Forrester. Her ability to command attention and control conversations is a testament to her cunning nature and charisma, which have become central to the show's narrative. Daphne Rose's influence over Carter Walton is particularly noteworthy. She has a knack for inserting herself into his conversations, often taking over and speaking on his behalf. This was evident when she intervened during his confrontation with Deacon Sharp, effortlessly assuming the role of spokesperson for Carter. Her actions not only showcased her assertiveness but also highlighted Carter's willingness to let her take the reins. This dynamic suggests that Daphne is gradually weaving a spell around Carter, using her persuasive abilities to draw him closer to her. It's almost as if she has a sixth sense for knowing exactly when to step in and take control, leaving Carter in a position where he seems both impressed and intimidated by her confidence. Moreover, Daphne's interactions with Ridge Forrester reveal another facet of her personality. When discussing Hope Logan, Zend Forrester defended Hope's position, criticizing the unfair treatment she received. However, Daphne swiftly took over the conversation, justifying Hope's firing and presenting her case with conviction. Both Carter and Ridge allowed her to dominate the discussion, seemingly entranced by her confidence and authority. This behavior from the two men has led some fans to perceive them as somewhat foolish for letting Daphne dictate the narrative. It's intriguing to see how Daphne manages to command respect without appearing overly aggressive, a delicate balance that underscores her strategic thinking. Daphne's ultimate goal appears to be winning Carter over, and she is relentless in her pursuit. Unlike her interactions with Ridge, which lack a romantic undertone, Daphne sees Carter as a prime target for her affections. Her daily efforts to seduce him are likely to pay off soon, as Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint at Carter eventually succumbing to her charms. The show cleverly captures the facial expressions of Carter and Ridge when Daphne exits a room, their infatuation evident in their reactions. Her ability to mesmerize them with her presence and mannerisms is a key aspect of her power. It's almost as if she has a magnetic aura that draws men in, making them forget their surroundings and focus solely on her. Furthermore, Daphne's tactics bear some resemblance to those of Brooke Logan, who famously declared herself Ridge's destiny. Similarly, Daphne tells Carter that she is his future, using the power of suggestion to influence his thoughts. Her exit from a room, marked by a deliberate sway of her hips, is a calculated move designed to keep the men interested. This exaggerated gesture is a testament to her understanding of how to work a room and maintain attention. Unlike Brooke, however, Daphne's approach is more subtle yet equally effective, as she weaves a web of intrigue around Carter without appearing too overt. As Daphne continues to assert her dominance, fans can expect her influence to grow. If she succeeds in capturing Carter's heart, her control over him is likely to become even more pronounced. Her tendency to speak for him and interrupt others will probably escalate, solidifying her position as the alpha personality in the room. The anticipation of how far she will go in her pursuit of power and romance adds an exciting layer of complexity to the show's narrative. It will be interesting to see how other characters react to her increasing influence, particularly those who might feel threatened by her rise to prominence. In addition, Daphne's character raises questions about the dynamics of power and relationships on the show. Her ability to manipulate situations to her advantage highlights the themes of control and vulnerability that are central to many storylines. As she navigates the intricate web of alliances and rivalries within the Forrester family and beyond, viewers are treated to a nuanced exploration of how power can be wielded in different ways. Whether through charm, intelligence, or sheer determination, Daphne Rose is a compelling example of how a character can reshape the narrative around them. Moreover, the show's portrayal of Daphne's interactions with Carter and Ridge also touches on the theme of perception versus reality. While some fans view Daphne as manipulative and controlling, others see her as a strong, independent woman who knows what she wants and isn't afraid to go after it. This dichotomy adds depth to her character, making her more than just a one-dimensional figure. It also reflects the complexity of real-life relationships, where perceptions can vary greatly depending on individual perspectives. In conclusion, Daphne Rose's character on The Bold and the Beautiful represents a fascinating study of manipulation and charisma. Her ability to command respect and attention from the men around her, particularly Carter and Ridge, is a compelling aspect of the show. As her storyline unfolds, viewers can look forward to seeing how her relationships evolve and how she navigates the intricate web of alliances and rivalries within the Forrester family and beyond. The anticipation of her next move keeps fans engaged, making her one of the most intriguing characters in recent memory. Whether she succeeds in her pursuits or faces challenges along the way, Daphne Rose is undoubtedly a force to be reckoned with on the CBS soap.